Welcome back to Hytale Spins. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the insane Hytale secrets you need to know. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Every time we get news, it feels like it's been an eternity, but this time, it's been a long time since we've had Hytale news. Let alone breaking news of this magnitude, this video will be packed with Hytale news you won't want to miss, from a completely new world-gen engine to revolutionary movement methods. I'll start off this video by saying that a lot of these changes are brand new, even by Hytale standards. Many of these changes may not make it into the final game, as the team has stated. However, some believe that the fact that the team took so long to announce them indicates that they have high hopes for these changes. As they said themselves, we spent a lot of time over the last year conducting a deep investigation into all things we need to do in order to ensure that Hytale lives up to expectations. And now that that's out of the way, let's get down to business and what I believe is the most significant change to be revealed since the game's announcement. The multi-platform support, which is now first on the list of news announced in the most recent update, has nothing to do with the game experience, instead of something that has a far greater impact on the real-world experience. That's right, as the team stated in the Winter 2021 update, we're talking about Hytale's availability and accessibility. It's vitally important to us that Hytale supports a large, interconnected community for many years to come. That means making sure that we're ready for the challenges that come with growth, including eventually releasing the game on multiple platforms. Now, this isn't completely unexpected because we all knew the game was attempting to compete with games like Minecraft, which is available on virtually every digital device currently in use, as well as a few others, but it's the mention of release that we should pay attention to. Because the game was created by a group of gaming enthusiasts who created a platform for the PC, specifically Hypixel servers. And many people assume that's where they'll be concentrating their efforts. All of this indicates that when the game is released, it will be ready to take on the big boys. It also means that development will take a lot longer. However, this does not necessarily indicate that we should be concerned, as the developers address this issue later in the announcement, saying, "We've seen some speculation that planning for multi-platform means dialing back on the scope of the PC version or on our commitment to creators. This is not the case," and went on to say that while they can't promise the same level of commitment for each platform, they'll still try their best where it matters. "We strongly believe that every part of our community benefits when barriers to play are removed. We can't promise that every future version of Hytale will have exactly the same set of features, but we intend to get as close as we possibly can without compromising on the scope or functionality of the PC version." This brings us to our next announcement, or should I say a series of announcements, all of which are about one of the most basic elements of the game, movement. This basically consists of three major styles that they're now adding to the game, all of which will come together to make Hytale into a parkour-like game. To begin, we'll look at what those sick moves are. Mantling. Let me explain what mantling is before you start thinking it has something to do with the underlying layer of magma beneath the Earth's crust. Mantling is when a rock climber or parkourist jumps up a wall to reach a ledge and then jumps across it. While it isn't widely used in games, I'm willing to bet that if you've ever played one, you know how much fun it can be. Hytale's developers appear to be aware of this, as they are attempting to incorporate the technique into the game and have even shown a demonstration of players running across desert hot springs. This is what they said about the announcement. "This is an example of mantling, which is one of the several new movement techniques we've been prototyping. At the moment, mantling allows characters to climb up a wall that would otherwise be too high to jump over, as well as making leaps across gaps slightly more forgiving. From a standing start, a player can currently jump and grab a ledge that is 4 blocks high. Now that already puts it several leagues ahead of any voxel-based game, but just in case the competition isn't thoroughly put down well enough, they also added one of my personal favorite moves: the butt skid. The butt skid, unlike mantling, isn't as obvious, but believe me when I say that once you learn how to use it, you'll find it difficult to do anything else. But first, let's figure out why it is. As the name implies, it's a crouch-level movement that allows you to pass through low-lying objects or holes without losing speed as you would when crouching normally. Not only is this a first in a voxel game, but with the amount of building that's possible in the game, I'm sure there are already parkour tracks being devised. The following is what the developers had to say about the announcement. Speaking of races, we've conducted many internal parkour trials since implementing these new features, and these have generated a ton of demand for the availability to butt slide under low obstacles by sprinting into a crouch. So you heard it here first, we're working on butt sliding too. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.